So I don't know if it just depends where you go, because I know LA is a bit different to maybe go and
because it's such a significant time.
When your flight is, or if you can get some sleep.
It's only it's an 8-hour difference. Only 140 there right now.
Yeah, I think that what you're going to do is you're going to ride out an all-nighter.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Exactly what I did. Then I got 12 hours of sleep next day. Fine.
Words of wisdom by Ton as we're jumping in at game number 4, hard point on Yemen, and we're in the eyes of Clayster here to see what he's able to do. compLexity moves in nicely to take this hard point. crimSix picks up a 2-piece, switching over right away to him. He makes it 3, and he's on a roll, make it 4. crimSix finally take it out, but not after he's able to take that hard point. 4 kills. Now it is open for either team to take over. 35 seconds left in that hard point. TCM's going to move into it. It was Flux. It didn't last long, and compLexity back in the hard point.
compLexity really riding this first hard point here. They did in the first game as well. They started off fantastically. 15-point lead within 45 seconds. Insane. Fantastic play by them. They've held it down so well. TCM really need to bring this into it now, because the last hard point they won, but this is compLexity's best map. You've got to say, is this going to be the championship going to compLexity?
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, last time these two teams played hardpoint, it was really bad start for TCM, and TCM was able to turn and burn on them real hard and win the game number 1. If they can do that, they can push it into a game of 5. For the people out there watching and asking, this is only a best of 5. So if compLexity wins this, they will win the entire championship. So this is up to TCM to desperately push this into a game number 5 and put it in a search and destroy where they are so often good at. They were not in this series, but they do definitely want to get to a situation on search here. Clayster picking up a kill on Marky B, trying to fire in shots. Wall bang in there, not able to pick anybody up, continuing that shot back and forth, continuing to get hit markers. crimSix picks up a 2-piece, and now it is Monksy that's in there. He gets taken out, so back and forth these two teams are going.
Yeah, well, momentarily TCM have actually taken the lead here. Placed it inside the half point. Not many people are going to get past him watching this door, but somebody's going to come around behind him.
Nice. From
the window, fantastic play. But now TCM, if you look at the minimap in the bottom right-hand side corner, compLexity are perfectly set up on this next hard point.
That's the nice thing when you have a good start there, and they were up so quickly, but compLexity had to abandon it. They are down 41-33, and this was the smart thing to do because TCM just rolled through. They took that hard point over, and compLexity, you've got to rotate on hard point. You've got to know when to cut your losses and move to the next one, and compLexity does that, and it's going to be worth their while because they take the lead back from TCM.
The problem is with this hard point map, if you are taking this back hard point here, you're not going to have a good spawn for the next one.
No, you don't. This is kind of a sacrifice to take this hard point, and they had no choice to do it. And now they're moving up here. They've got their whole team here.
I don't think I've seen a TCM kill for a while now. They're picking up some now, but it seems like it's been all compLexity for this hard point.
Yeah, Aix definitely seems very comfortable in this hard point, just racking up kills. He's got a deadly AR here, getting shots, and again picks up yet another kill. And TP was over there. These guys are trying to rotate to the next hard point. Aix is going to be the last one in there. They're trying to set up here. And let's see, you've got Clayster that's ready to roll to try to get those boys where they need to be. And it's going to be TCM that's going to get the church hard point, and compLexity has to move in on this.
This is really all about the rotation. That's why the teams are battling against each other. And I wouldn't be surprised if TCM catch up with this 30-point deficit, because both teams, as you can see, once they are in that hard point, they are very good at holding it down. But it's a case of who gets there first, who wins the first gun battles, and then you're going to see what, I mean, look at this. Flux is holding this down. He has his team around him as well. I'm going to be watching the window. Somebody's just going to pick him off. TCM set up very nicely. BenQ, Monks, and Rich coming in there with the 2 kills. TP picking one up as well. But here we go, TCM have picked up 35 points on this hard point already.
Absolutely, and Rich finally gets taken out, and this is what TCM needed to do. They just take the lead from compLexity on this hard point. They were able to get all of the time in here. I mean, it was hardly even contested, and now you've got compLexity on the rotation to pick up the next hard point, which they had to do. I mean, they had to abandon that. That's the thing about that hard point. It's so difficult to break through there. That's why you see North American players use a shotgun. With it not here, it makes it even harder.
It's the same with the previous hard point to that one as well. We've seen compLexity pick up 60 points, TCM pick up 60 points consecutively. And it's very close, but here we go. compLexity inside the hard point now, but a couple of kills going down as well. Here comes the Hellstorm missile. Rich needs to stay alive. Gonna get taken out there. Flux has done work, though. Can we go on board with him?
Absolutely, we can. We are in the eyes of Flux here. He's got 3 consecutive kills,
Causing
dangerously close to that Hellstorm. They've got to move in and capture it. Picks up Crim6. He does get that Hellstorm, comes in, gets the hard point. That's going to earn him a War Machine as well, and he picks up another kill. Flux on fire, going to retreat out of there, gets taken out, but he does get a lot of power to work with, racking up all 3 of his score streaks. Comes in, picks up a 2-piece, and Monksy just putting on a show for everybody out there.
TCM coming up big now in this hard point. As I said, they're very good at holding down. That's the first time we've seen a really big break come off. TCM come in there, and Flux very influential with those score streaks. That War Machine is going to cause hell for the compLexity team. TP picking up a kill, Rich picking up a kill in return as well. Crim6 and X doing work. Clayster taking out Flux as well. So there you go, compLexity once again with a better start on that central hard point.
Yeah, absolutely. 122 to 119 in favor of TCM. I got to look at the scoreboard because Flux was doing some work there.
Marky B needs to step
12
up.
and 13. So actually Flux was not doing that well up until that situation where he just went on a roll. He's still in the negative, but now he has caught fire. And again, he's on a streak again. He's had 3 consecutive kills, trying to make it 4 here. Going to duck some shots and throws the smoke out. Nice play by him and pulling out the big boy War Machine, seeing what he can do with this. Going to load some grenades in that boy and just fire it out, see if he can pick up any kills. Not able to connect with anybody, puts it away, pulls the SMG out, picks up a kill. No, that did it was Marky B, but he got the hard point, and now you see another rotation happening.
Yeah, the rotate is going to happen in compLexity. Our first one's there. TCM needs to start thinking about breaking, and this is a big move by X. He needs to hold down this back hard point. He has help from his teammate as well, and this is very, very important, this spawn. This can set you up for the next 2 hard points if you can hold this off correctly.
And X going to pick up a nice kill on Flux. Hardpoint is established here. They do look pretty well set up. And you've got TP that's going to rock it out in here. They've got to get some quality points in here because a lot of it, remember, you don't want to go back to that church hardpoint where they saw earlier in the game after this, another 2 rotations, and get stuck where TCM was able to capitalize on the entire time. So TP holding it down here, and they are going to take the lead back from TCM. So back and forth we go, and I'd expect nothing less between these 2 squads.
Oh, my. Oh, now they picked up an insane 2-piece there. Flux is going to come in with the kill and get the hard point for TCM. And TCM are on the better spawn here. Could they get inside this next hard point and pick up the points they need? Very important gun battle going to happen down here now. He's going to pick up 1. It's going to be Rich. And as he picked up the second, it's a big gunfight. Oh, it's so important from Crim6 to pick that up. He had his teammates in support as well. X is going to pick up the final scrap points, and it's looking compLexity at the moment.
Yeah, and compLexity with a 10-point lead, and last time they were in this hard point, they held it down, and this time instead of X, it's going to be Crim6 that's going to be your AR back here, holding it down, seeing what he's able to do, picking up some kills, not able to connect with Marky B, and TP's going to take out Rich. X takes out Marky B, switching that SMG back and forth. He can do everything with those guns, and they are getting some serious points here. But remember, last time this happened, it goes to church next, and they held, and TCM was able to hold it down great.
We've got that guy sitting in the bottom there. That's going to be Clayster. And the reason he's sitting there is to do exactly this. He's going to move wipe out Flux with that. It's like a ray gun, that thing. You know,
especially when you're good at it.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at this, man. It's like a masterclass in how to use the M8.
Yep, absolutely. And this time they will not make the same mistake that they did last time. They're going to try to get in there and make sure TCM doesn't take this hard point for the entire time. Yeah, Placer a beautiful shot on Marky B. They know somebody's in there, so Aches is going to push in. He takes out Flux, so Aches and Crim6 are, well, I'm sorry, Aches was in there. Crim6 just got the last time in there, but it is TCM that gets this hard point, which it was so critical for them to do. compLexity knew that they couldn't allow them to do it. However, it still happened, and TCM needs to be heroes in this hard point.
Yeah, they need to hold this hard point, or they're going to go second. Oh, that's a little mistake that you don't really need here. Are they covering all the right exits here, TCM? Because they need to. They need all 60 points. Oh, it's looking very, very dangerous. Picking up a kill on Marky B. That's going to be Clayster. This is important. That's very, very important. He's going to get shut down, though. They need to get inside there right now. TP inside the hard point, and compLexity defending this well. 60 points to go. There's only, oh my God, I don't even know what's going to happen. TP gets taken out. Who's in charge of the hard point? Who knows?
And with only 52 points remaining between, or separation between these 2 teams, they can win it if they just make every single second count. They've got to do it now. Monks is in this hard point. 55 seconds left. Technically, they can do it, but statistically speaking, it's going to be very difficult because you just got to get in there and contest. Monksy not letting it happen, takes him out. Hardpoint switch, Crim6 in it, and that might be all she wrote as compLexity is going to win the Gfinity London Championship in style, and they are pumped. Clayster's pumped. complexity winning back-to-back championships in 2 very significant tournaments. They're already giving the high fives. They know the game's over. What an amazing matchup.
It was fantastic. You know, TCM looked like